Hello world, what's going on? Miss Kandi here, giving you the review for the Real Housewives of Atlanta's Kandi's Wedding Season 1. I think this is the only season, but this is the second episode of Kandi's Wedding. Let's just get started. Jump into it, shall we? It starts with Todd and Kandi, and they meet up with Johnny. Now, remember, Johnny is on her team, and he's the one that has experiences planning weddings, but mediocre weddings. Nothing as large as the Kandi Barris and Todd Tucker wedding. So they're meeting with him, and it seems like Todd, last week when he was saying, step your game up. Oh, you ain't ready for the big leagues. What's the deal? It motivated Johnny because Johnny came to this meeting ready, with paperwork and with ideas. He got the animals confirmed, like he on his business, okay? And I'm giving him 2 snaps. 2 snaps for Johnny because Johnny stepped his game all the way up. And it seems like Carmen is not going to be a part of the planning process any longer. Kandi says that Carmen can be her bridesmaid as her friend, but she don't really want her working for her no more. Now, I'm confused. I want to know, has Carmen stopped working for Kandi as a total, like she don't work for Kandi anymore, or just as far as planning the wedding? Because she's supposed to be Kandi's assistant. So what about the factory and Housewives of Atlanta and Bedroom Kandi? I mean, she still needs an assistant. So we're going to have a new show on Bravo. Kandi's looking for a new assistant type of show. I'm just saying, spinoff, possible spinoff. Hey, could work. Because she said she don't want her to work for her no more. I was trying to figure out what she meant with that, where she was going with that, and I needed to know some more information. So anyway, it goes to Kandi's having auditions for her wedding. Now, y'all know she wants to have the Coming to America themed wedding. So she wants the African dancers. If you guys are fans of the movie like myself, like that is my absolute favorite movie in the whole wide world. You know about the African movies coming in like, she wants that. She wants the African dancers at her wedding. So she's having an audition, and she's supposed to have, I think, what did she say? She wanted 20 women and 10 men or something. That's what they said, but then it seems like it was, I don't know. Anyway, she has Riley with her when she shows up for the, the auditions, that she can select her dancers. And Riley has never seen Coming to America. When people haven't seen Coming to America and you realize how old you truly are. I was like, oh man, that baby ain't seen it. And she like a teenager, when I'm in my 20s. So am I old? Pushing 30. Am I old? Because I seen that's like one of my all time. I was a little kid when I seen it. My favorite movie. Riley, step your game up. No, so yeah, Kandi's like, I'm going to let you see the movie. But it's a lot of profanity and some nudity in that movie. So I can understand why you wouldn't want your kids to watch, even though I was like 5 or 6. That was my joint, okay? My parents, shame on you. Shame on you for letting me watch that movie at 5 or 6 years old. But anyway, the new lingo that I noticed throughout this show is people having a Portia moment. Every time they have a blonde moment, or they say something that's kind of like, what you just say? They say, I was having a Portia moment. So check out that new term. It's a Portia moment. Everybody has a Portia moment, because the Underground Railroad was a train that went through, according to Portia. So Portia moment. See, Portia moment is even ditzier than blonde in my eyes. But okay, Portia moments. But they had the audition, and the audition seemed really good. It seemed like some of the dancers outdid the other ones. Like they were saying the men were better than women, and the men was working. Did y'all see how the men were getting it? Like, yes! I'm excited to see the wedding actual episode, what, how it all goes together and flows, and have to see the dancers and see if their dance is anything similar to the actual dance in the movie. Because when I was a kid, I thought I knew that dance. I mean, the jumping and the arms, I thought I knew it. So I want to see what they're going to do. I think it'll be fun to watch. But the men was working. They had the little booty shorts on, and you saw their little manhoods, a little extra, But some of them guys was working them. Some of the girls was cool. So I think they got their dancers, and they're happy with their dancers. So then it goes to Kandi, and she meets with her dad. And they discuss the wedding, and he's excited about the wedding. And then she says, you heard about what's going on with my mama. He said, well, yeah, I have. How's that going? And she said, whatever. how was it when y'all got married? The thing was, in Kandi's confessionals, and then when Kandi was talking to her mom, she tried to make it seem like she didn't ask her dad the question. But she did, because she said something about how was it when you was married to her. And he said, well, it was, initially it was good. Like, you know what I mean? We had a good relationship until her sisters kept butting in our business. And Kandi, you can't tell Kandi nothing about her mama, which it just pissed me off, because she instantly was like not believing her dad. And the way he was telling the story, it's like the way your mom's behavior is, or her sister's behavior was, it seemed like it could be true. Papa Kandi could be telling the truth. I'm just saying, because he said that they was like butting their relationship and making up stuff that wasn't true and this and that. And Kandi said, well, mom said you cheated on her. He said, that is not true. I did not cheat on her. That was a rumor that made up that I cheated, but I never cheated on her. And then Kandi was all like, well, you weren't there for me. You ain't coming to see me. You know, when he said that they wouldn't allow him there. Kandi like, I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. Why don't you believe it? You see your crazy ass mama, ain't no mountain high enough. Like, y'all know Mama Joyce is nuts. So I don't understand why Kandi's finding it so hard to believe that her mama has another side. Like, a spiteful, manipulative, vindictive ass side. Because she definitely has it. Like, she is her. That is her. That is her. Mama Joyce is Mama Joyce, crazy ass old biddy. That's who she is. So, he also said that at one point in time, Mama Joyce had a restraining order on him, so he couldn't go see Kandi. And Kandi said, I don't believe that. So we see this back and forth thing. And Kandi's, then she busts out the Kandi tears. You know, I just think it was wrong because you weren't there for me. You know how she does that, and it gets emotional. But then she pulls back and she asks him to officiate her wedding. She wants him, you know, to be the one to marry her. And he said, you want me to do that? Of course I'll do that. I would do that for my baby. Yes, I'll do that. So he agrees to, you know, officiate the wedding. So I'm very happy about that. Nice job. Then we go to the venue walkthrough. Don Juan is not very thrilled. I don't know why Don Juan always seemed like he a little, like, it's not like Carmen negative, but it's like, I got a friend that's like that, like, you know, it's like, and I don't want the kids to come after me because I got so many friends in the family. But you know how y'all be spanked with y'all, girl, I don't know, side-eye. Y'all, the first ones, the side-eye, are bright ideas. And Don Juan always ready to shoot down Kandi's ideas. So she got this venue that she wants, and kind of looks like a warehouse. It's real big and stuff, and it got big rooms and stuff, but it's not really, like, done up at the moment. You definitely have to start from scratch, you know. But as a last-minute type of person that Kandi is, you're not going to be able to get one of them big, nice, grand venues at the last minute. Like, she's not really giving, she got like a week and a half, you know what I mean? Probably, a month and a half, find a place that's not already booked. You know what I'm saying? They got to be the whole lions and tigers and elephants and stuff. So, of course, she's going to have something, you know, that's not necessarily grand, and they can make it grand. Of course, they can make it grand. All she really needs is a space with nice parking, okay? That's what I'm saying. So, she likes it. It looks like a warehouse. Like I said, it's not done at all. It's just a blank canvas. But Kandi has a vision. She sees it. So she's like, you know, we can make this happen. So she chooses this venue. Even though Don Juan is like, this is just more work for me. Yeah, you work for her. You get a check. Do your job. So Kandi and Todd get together, and they talk about Mama Joyce. And she tells him about what her mom said as far as his dad was a pimp. And he was like, but my dad died when I was 3 years old. I never even really got to know my dad. So what is she trying to say? My mom is she trying to say my mom's a hoe? And Kandi was like, no, she didn't say that. Lying. You lying. The whole thing is, what the hell you gonna lie when you on reality TV for? Because you know eventually he gonna see this shit. Your mama said, not only did she say his mama was a hoe, but she said she was a prostitute. She called her a hoe and a prostitute. I know the same thing. But to the aunties, she said his mama was a hoe. She is a hoe. And then in her confessional, she's a streetwalker. And then to Kandi, she said his mama was a prostitute. So she done gave her 3 different terms that basically mean the woman is a hoe. So, Kandi, why would you lie to your fiance husband when you know this shit is going to come out anyway? It was crazy. She was like, she didn't say that. And then she's like, I didn't want to tell him what he said about what my mom said about his mother, what she said about his dad was already bad enough. Hell yeah, it was bad enough because his dad is dead. And she chooses to attack Todd by talking about his deceased father. Mama Joyce is one mean-spirited woman, y'all. She is just evil for no, reason. Like, what has Todd ever done to you? You old hag. I don't get it. So, Todd is upset. Todd is very upset. And he's like, this is just disrespectful. Like, when is enough enough? This stuff got to change. And then Candy's like, well, my mom basically is saying that, you was raised, to know the game, and you and your mama, basically run a game on me. And you see how I'm smiling, because that's how she said it to him. She said it to him smiling, like it was funny. And it's not funny. The fact that your mother is saying that his father, who died when he was 3, and his mother, taught him to be this dude that's running game. And if this is not true, that is like the ultimate disrespect. You're disrespecting his dead father. You're disrespecting his mother. People your ass don't even know just because you don't want your daughter to marry somebody. Like, that's crazy. And then Kandi has the nerve to be explaining it to him with a smile on her face. I just didn't. And I know Kandi, when she's uncomfortable, she try to laugh stuff off and make a joke out of it, but shit ain't funny no more. It's it's redundant, it's old, and it's stupid. Why is it cool for your mama to say your fiance's father, who is dead, was a pimp? Why is it cool for your fiance, for your mother to say that your fiance's mother was a hoe? That ain't cool. You ain't even really, checking her. You just mama, don't say that, mama. And that's how you doing. You ain't, giving her nothing else. And that's crazy to me. It's crazy. Is it me or is it crazy? It's just nuts. So, Todd says, man, I'm warning you. And she's like, you warning me? What's that mean, you warning me? And then he was saying, your mama's just out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? It's just really effed up. And then she said, now, you know what I'm saying, you saying mean and negative stuff towards my mama. So you got the balls to stand up for your mama when your husband speaks the truth about her being disrespectful to him and his family. But then when she says disrespectful stuff to him and his family, you can't say nothing. I don't even understand what the hell Kandi's thinking about. I don't understand what her mind is. I don't get it. I don't even understand why Todd married her ass. Because we all know they are married. Now, why did you go through with this shit, Todd? Why? A part of me is maybe your ass is an opportunist because you settling this for this crazy ass shit. You don't need to sit here and deal with this crap. Ain't no way in the hell I would deal with this. We see this stuff a lot with mama's boys. I can't be with no mama's boy. A man that can't stand up for me to his mother, or a man that doesn't have balls enough to tell his mama, yo, you out of pocket, sit down. You ain't got to disrespect her, but you can handle it. And Kandi's not handling what she needs to handle. It's just crazy. It's just really crazy. And the fact that you upset that Todd has something to say, what the hell do you expect him to just sit and be your mama's lapdog forever and shut up and not say nothing and be disrespected over and over and time again? Really? That's what's supposed to happen? That's crazy. So anyway, Mama Joyce goes dress shopping, and she likes Tammy better than Carmen, okay? Because Carmen always been sneaky. So, Tammy, I don't really like Tammy. I think her name is Tammy. The chick, the light-skinned girl that was helping Kandi pick out, we'll talk to, what's his name? The designer, Rico Chappelle, about the dress. And she was saying she wasn't thinking he was going to do good or whatever. Tammy seems a little bougie, and I don't like that about her. She don't seem very, relatable, but just down to earth. I don't really like Carmen either, but I don't like neither one of them heifers. So, Tammy did try and rein Mama Joyce in, look, you're going to have to be positive. You can't be, she said, I'm being good. You can't have them side remarks either. Them little comments on the side, don't do that. We trying to support her, because if she not getting support from us, she don't go get it from somebody else. So let's, come on, Mama Joyce, chill out. Let's be there for your daughter. Sorry. So Mama Joyce tries on the dress, and she actually looks really nice in her dress. I will say that. And then while they're doing the dress shopping for Mama Joyce, Todd meets up with Kandi's dad, and they're looking at, tuxes or whatever. And Todd is talking to Kandi's dad, and he's asking him for his advice, basically, with Mama Joyce. And he's saying that she's going to dig herself in this hole herself. Honestly, she's stepping out of bounds, and that's what, what she's doing. he talks about how when he was married to Mama Joyce, crazy stories got developed and all kind of stuff that wasn't true as well. And then he says that Todd basically wants to know if he can get Dad's blessing to marry Kandi, and he does. He gives his blessing, and he's like, "I got a new son. I'm happy. I got a new son. I think you guys are gonna have a nice marriage, and I'm happy for you guys, and definitely you got my blessing." So then Kandi and Mama Joyce talk, and then Candy's let Mama Joyce in on the fact that she talked to her dad about everything, and she says how her dad said that he didn't cheat, and sorry how her aunties was too involved in the relationship, and that's kind of where it fell loose. And Mama Joyce said, that is not true. And if I would have told her Bertha and Betty, whatever their names is, they would want to come and choke him up. And then she says, actually, the marriage was good until he cheated. And Mama Joyce said that, you know, basically he's a liar. Everything he told Kandi was a lie. He obviously got amnesia and don't remember shit. And what happened to all the presents for Christmas? He ain't get Kandi no Christmas presents. What was the birthday presents for Kandi? Where was his ass at then? And then she said she ain't had no restraining order out on him. He lying. I believe him though, y'all. I believe the daddy because Mama Joyce is nuts. She nuts. She bipolar. She probably don't even remember her damn self. So then, Todd says in his confession how he feels like he's just held his tongue long enough with Mama Joyce. And this time, you know, for him to actually have a real life conversation with her, because it's unhealthy to just let this stuff go on the way it's been going on. He's just sick and tired of it. It's done got ridiculous, and he just can't take the shit no more. Seriously, he can't do it no more. So then we see it during the commercials, it cut to a nice little snippet, and Candy's asking Music Soul Child to sing her wet, and that song Don't Change, which is a beautiful song, and he agrees to do it. I want to know, is he getting paid to do it, or is, you know, you a celebrity, he a celebrity, you his friend, he gonna come and sing at your wedding on GP because you're your friend. If that's the case, I need to become a celebrity. Like, I want to be able to have Fantasia come sing at my wedding. And I know Fantasia and Kandi are good friends, so I'm sure Fantasia got that microphone to sing for her. I want to be able to be a celebrity and be friends with these people that I love that can sing and be like, oh, when I get married, can you sing a song for me? Eric Benet, can you sing Real Love? Because we tight like that. That's my song, and I just want that song to be sung at my wedding by you. Like, that's what I want. So I need to get in this field. How do I, you know, somebody, I don't know, call me, Bravo. I want to be a housewife or something so I can get some celebrities to sing in my head for free. I'm just saying. Okay, so then Apollo and Todd are working out, and Todd asked Apollo to be a groomsman. Apollo's like, yeah, definitely, I'll be a groomsman. That's what's up. And they talked about the prenup. Apollo says that Phaedra gave him a prenup. He just signed it because he just got in jail and stuff, and he wasn't about the money, so he signed it, whatever. But he wasn't in Todd's position. If Todd feels like he wants it to be fair, there's nothing wrong with him getting a lawyer. I'm cool with that. I don't really care. I don't understand why Todd is so into this prenup thing. Like, if you really ain't an opportunist and you got your own money, doing your own thing, everything that Kandi has made before y'all got together is her stuff. So if y'all get a divorce, you shouldn't get half of Bedroom Kandi. You shouldn't get half of Kandi Factory. You ain't built that. You ain't doing nothing for that. Now, anything y'all do, any projects y'all do after the marriage, great. Now, if you come on board Kandi Factory and start putting in work and helping it grow, then yes, you need to have, you know, contracts before you start working. I'm getting a percent of this. It ain't about husband and wife. It's about my work ethics and what I'm doing to help this company grow. Yes, but right now, she got these empires and she got them before you. So yeah, you need to sign some shit, Todd. You really do. Like, I mean, I don't understand what you're so concerned about. Like, it shouldn't be that hard to sign a prenup. Then we got, he talks about Mama Joyce with Apollo, and Apollo like, what you gonna do? Like, how you gonna deal with that? You know, type of thing. So Todd and Kandi, they talk about the stuff that's coming up, the bridal showers, what we're gonna do for the bridal showers, and the gifts for the bridal showers, and we gotta get this prenup together, and Mama Joyce coming up, and then Kandi lets it be known that she don't want Todd to talk about the pimp comment to Mama Joyce. Like, I just don't think he should mention that. Why? Like, what? If you think that it's necessary for you to tell Todd that your mother called him, his dad, a pimp, his deceased father a pimp, why can't he mention it? Because that's disrespectful. I would say some shit about that. If Todd's mother said something about your mama or your dad, you would want to address the shit too. Like, I don't understand why you like, don't mention that. Some stuff should just be left alone. What you mean? That should not be left alone. No. Talk about this shit. Yeah, let's address it right here, there. Kandi, you said that this is what is this what she said to you? Okay, well, why'd you say this? How do you know my dad? Like, I mean, I don't mind. Do it. Handle your business, Todd. So Mama Joyce comes, and then they update on the wedding, and she's like, well, who's paying for the wedding? And Kandi like, you paying for the wedding. Traditions is the bride's parents pay for the wedding. And Mama Joyce like, well, tradition is the mother of the bride get to choose a groom, and I ain't choose him, so Todd, get your wallet out. And then, maybe she was joking, but they didn't really take it as a joke. It looks like they was kind of just like, okay, let's address this elephant in the room. And Todd goes, well, no, not Todd. Kandi first asked if Mama Joyce wants to participate in the wedding in any part. And Mama Joyce is like, what are you talking about? And Kandi's like, well, I want you to walk me down the aisle. And she's like, I don't, that's a lot, asking a lot. I don't really want to do that. Ask your daddy to do that shit. I don't want to do that. And Kandi's like, so you don't want to walk down the aisle? Mama Joyce basically is like, no, I really don't want to. So then Todd says, okay, look, we need to talk about it because we've never really had a conversation and gotten this out in the open with, as far as, the situation with you and me. It's very clear that, you know what I'm saying, you don't like me. And Mama Joyce like, well, look, this is what he says. I like the way he introduced it because he said, Mama Joyce, I have respected you. I have held my tongue. I have done everything I possibly can to get this working. But, you know what I'm saying, you always negative about it. About me. You making up shit about me. It's always something. You know what I mean? And then he said, I get you don't like me. But damn. And she's like, no, let's clear something up. I like you. I just don't like the game. And he's like, okay, well, let's talk about the game. Because Kandi mentioned to me that you said that, my dad taught me how to play the game. My father died when I was 3 years old. So my dad couldn't have taught me nothing about no game. You know what I'm saying? And that's just disrespectful and really insensitive to make comments like that about my dead father. And Mama Joyce is like, well, I mean, this is what it is. And I mean, yeah, he might be dead, but the legacy lives on. Like, just, this lady has no remorse for disrespecting this man. This man is about to be your son-in-law, your daughter's fiance. Kandi, this is the man that you love and the man you want to marry. And your mother has no respect for him at all. She talked about his dead daddy, and when he approaches it, she like, well, I mean, you sad about it? Get over it. Like, she just gave him nothing. And I was like, oh my gosh, how mean can you be? It was just crazy. It was just crazy. I was amazed that Mama Joyce did not care. She just did not care. So he's like, so basically you saying my dad was a pimp? Is that what you said? My dad was a pimp? And she said, like, yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Mama Joyce is a bitch. Kandi, I'm sorry, but your mom's a bitch. Like, there's no other way around it. She's a bitch. That's the meanest thing in the world for her to be able to do to the man that you love. That's just really messed up. So Kandi's like, don't say that, Mama. You don't even know that to be true. And she said, I don't know it to be true. And Todd's like, well, how do you know? People in the streets told me this. And then he's like, okay, you always saying these people in the streets. Who are these people in the streets? Let's get them people. Let's bring them here and have them talk to us too. Because you always bringing that stuff up. And I don't even think it's nobody in the damn streets. And then she wants to mention, no, let's get the person that you said that I was paying to set you up. Let's get that person. And the thing was, Todd didn't say that she paid him to set up. Carmen said that Benny, who was a mutual friend of Kandi and Carmen's, Mama Joyce went to Benny and said, Benny, I want you to take Todd out, get him drunk, party out with him and stuff, and get him around some females and take some pictures so I can show the Kandi. She didn't necessarily say she did it, but she was trying to do it. Mama Joyce said, it ain't a setup if I'm just paying somebody to take some pictures, stuff that's really happening, but you trying to set the scene for a setup. That's what Todd was saying. Like, that's what it was. And he was like, at some point, enough is enough. You know what I mean? Like, when is this shit gonna stop? And then she just goes all the way off, and Kandi is just sitting there and letting her mom lose her damn mind. She's like, first of all, wait a minute, you don't control me. That's what you're not gonna do. You're not gonna control me. I'm not, you know what I mean? It was like, this crazy ass bro, this crazy. Like, it's just, she just losing her damn mind, and Kandi is just sitting there like, mama, nah. And Todd, like, I'm just trying to talk to you. When is this gonna ever stop? And it's crazy, and she she just losing their mind. She's a soft damn rocker and crazy. And like I said, it's amazing to me that Kandi is sitting there and allowing her mother to disrespect her fiance so much. It's amazing to me that Todd is still trying to ride this out. He must really love that woman or something. It must be she got gold in her coochie, give him a mean head, or it's that money. It's something that got her just him that loyal to the situation. It's just crazy to me. But it was a good episode. It gave me all the drama that I needed. I was very happy with the drama that I got. I was very disappointed in Kandi once again because Kandi didn't control the situation. Stop ringing. Kandi didn't control the situation. So I was very irritated with her just because I feel like as a 39, 41-year-old woman, you should be able to control the situation and make sure anybody that's speaking to your fiance, future husband, will speak to him with respect and handle that. But you didn't. You did not have his back at all. And once again, you let your mother go AWOL, go just off the rockers, crazy, talking shit to your man. And it was nuts to me. Like, it was nuts. So, yeah. Can't wait for next week. Looks like it's going to be good because Todd's mama is coming. And Todd's mama look like she ready for Mama Joyce. And I hope she smacked the shit out of her. The dog shit. Mama Joyce needs to get slapped. Somebody to slap taste out of her mouth so she can realize you old. Sit your old ass down somewhere. But tonight is Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So I'll probably do the review for that tomorrow morning. So like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Let's talk about it, guys. What y'all think about Kandi? Like, is Kandi ever going to stand up? Do you guys think throughout this season that Kandi will finally stand up to her mama? Do y'all think it's going to happen? Talk to me. See y'all later. Deuces.